world-1.net. Adventures on Channel 3. Has anybody been to Sears? Does anybody remember playing this game at Sears? Because I do. I said that really creepy.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
That was right up there with your pedophile jokes.
So I remember you got more points for punching people.
You know, you're the one who wanted to bang the 16-year-old walking down the street.
Oh, jeez.
She was hot.
She was.
That's it.
She got hot. Within the last 2 years, she's gotten really hot.
See, now that you've justified it, it doesn't sound so creepy, does it, old man?
It still sounds pretty creepy.
No, you're still creepy, but no, she's hot. It's true.
See? Yeah, justifiably creepy. Better than being asshole.
So that's the first, yeah, that is the first guy.
That just didn't take very long at all, then, did it?
And this is going to be the first double feature on the Adventures in Channel 3. We're going to do 2 martial art themed games. We'll see if we can guess the next one.
Is it kind of fucked up that you would pay like $55
$50 for a game like this?
And it lasts, he's burning through it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If you, for the audience purposes, 5 minutes and 52
Oh, I forgot about the little midget guy. Yeah, what the fuck purpose did he serve?
You had to hit him low.
I know, but like, just the idea, it's like Oompa Loompas coming to kick your ass.
Well, yeah, I mean, the idea of, like, if he applied for a job, like, we don't need a midget, sorry.
Yeah.
I have a boomerang, but will I have my boomerang
he totally destroyed those enemies by walking off the screen.
Well, yeah,
No,
they
really.
can't climb upstairs.
Ryan, when you play your little frisbee game, you ever notice when you throw the frisbee you can't do anything? Like I could just run up and kick you in the balls and there's nothing you can do about it as long as that frisbee is out.
Wait, his name's Thomas?
Yeah, his name is Tom.
Really?
I changed my my throwing motion. I actually throw side. I've been throwing sidearm lately.
Like a square?
It's more accurate. I can throw it straighter. I don't know. Oh, I can throw it way far. Pretty badass.
So we didn't even touch it on the other one. So Ryan, how'd you lose your phone?
I didn't lose my phone. It just doesn't work no more. So we were playing frisbee golf at a golf course, and there is like a pond, like a lake thing, and we had to choose. Like the way that it was set up was each hole or each tee-off spot had 2 frisbee golf baskets that you could pick
Uncle
from.
Ruckus.
And he's dead.
Debo.
So we chose the one that was like further away from the water because we just figured not mess with the water. So we did that one was fine. Like we got around it, and then we were on the tee spot, which would like if once we drove, it would take us away from the water. But right when I hucked the disc, a big wind thing just like took it and basically just threw it onto the pond.
Would not have happened if you had an aerobic.
Ugh. Anyway. So my disc is about 10 feet in, like on the water, still floating. You know, so I can see it's bright. It was bright orange. Got a pretty sexy leopard on it. I didn't want to lose it, so I decided to take off my shoes and my socks and go after it. So I'm walking in. I'm about knee deep, and I assume that the little pond is all knee deep. I mean, how deep does a pond on a golf course really have to be? So I'm walking through. I'm knee deep. You know, I have my phone in my pocket. I'm walking out of the water, and I take a step because I'm reaching out to grab the disc. It's about between 10 to 15 feet away from the shoreline. I'm about 10 feet in, so I try to grab for it, and I take a step, and the step just the floor disappears. I'm instantly waist deep, and at that moment, I realize my phone is still in my pocket. So I reach in my pocket, I grab my phone, and just huck it as far as I can onto the grass. Just to try to
golf with your phone.
He's right.
Just to try to salvage.
That's what you did.
Just to try to salvage my phone, I hucked it. It had to have been like 20 feet.
Take that, yo.
Oh, Chuck Norris.
This is literally the last level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
This game is a fart. It's a tech demo.
Several leprechauns and like guys in geese. He takes on green-haired Chuck Norris, Mr. X, as it were.
Yeah. So
And now you're gonna show off with some punches and kicks. You're doing cardio before you save her.
You get the bang.
so I huck my phone, and my friend's just laughing his ass off. He saw me do it, and was just like, "You're an idiot. You stink."
Congratulations.
And so he's like, you suck, and he hucks his. Wind catches his, takes it right. So, but his is actually closer than where mine was. Like I landed like on one side of the pond. Oh yeah, the game just starts over. By the way, like I think I stopped it pretty soon.
Yeah, 'cause it's like it sets you up though. It tells you that their adventure didn't last long. So you think, well, maybe if you do it a second time, it's a different ending.
Oh, it's not different. I just get to die. So now here's the double feature. Now we're gonna run through the Karate Kid. See how bad this game is. Alright, so my friend, he threw his disc, and he can just
Oh my
beat him.
god, this is terrible.
So my friend threw his disc. It landed about 5 feet off the shore. So he got a big branch and was like trying to drag it over. It was still floating. Yes, I'm hitting the same button.
You button masher.
So he has the like the part of the tree, and he's dragging it over. And right when he's about to go, it's probably within reach distance. It's short. It's about 2 feet away. He goes to reach for it. The tree branch like clips it a little bit. It flips upside down and just sinks, disappears. So he
I can never get past this.
So he actually lost his disc. I got mine back. He lost his phone.
His phone is his own slider, by the way, and he won't pick. Listeners, for all 3 of you, or 5 of you, or whatever, 3 of you.
So let me just recap
Ryan
though. The
won't
one
pay for
time you
data.
leave the house with your phone,
It gets
you
ruined.
end up playing frisbee golf with it and ruining it.
You're like that slave in the Bible.
There's a bunch of slaves.
Yeah, you're better off just leaving it at home.
Well, you're the one that the slave that gets reprimanded because he was given a shekel and he buried it in the ground. And he's like, Master, I buried it in the ground. And he's like, Slave, you've been disingenuous with your labor or whatever, because the other one made money.
And what makes it even better is it was reclaimed water on the course. So I just smelled like a sewer.
It was poo. It's poo.
Oh,
Reclaimed
well,
means poo.
Oh,
yeah.
and there was like frogs in the pond. And
like Springfield three-eyed frog.
see, I don't know. I didn't see. I just saw like bubbles and stuff like randomly happen. I was scared. I was like freaking out.
Ryan was telling me about it, and he's like, "You're not busting my balls, but I can put clothes in my car." And I'm like, "Why wouldn't you have a chance?"
Well, yeah, I always have a pair of emergency pants in my.
Who doesn't? I got jeans, or I always usually have like a pullover or something, like, because you never know if you want to go out or something. And I wear like a work uniform.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wouldn't?
But yeah, so I was able to like not sit, cause I have like suede seats, and those things would just
What do you drive?
the smell would not go away.
That's some Seinfeld kind of BO, right?
It's gross, dude.
What do you
It
drive?
stinks. This is the
Now,
last.
I gotta know, those birds that were on that level, could they have hurt you, or were they just trying to like fly in the same shitstorm hurricane?
Oh no, they hurt you.
How
Okay.
porous are your seats?
Suede is like, I don't know, like the blue shoes.
Don't most
Um,
of them like treated leather now?
It's like gritty leather,
Yeah, kinda.
It's just a little
Yeah.
graining on it?
gritty, grainy ass leather, which is real great to make seats out of because people never sweat when it's hot or anything.
Yeah.
Suede's the worst, because suede just absorbs everything. There's nothing you can do about it.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah. So so I switched my my shorts and my shirt, and I smelled like a sewer for like 2 hours. This level is incredible. It's a lot harder than it looks. At any given moment, there's always going to be like a stick or a bird on the top part of the screen. There's always going to be enemies coming at you. So sometimes you can get stuck.
Your life seems pretty deep, though. You took your life.
Well, like with the life,
Please explain at least some of these gauges, because this map going to life, to time, it's like, what the fuck? And the little C's. Why are the C's important?
There's a C and then there's a D. If you use your kicks, you'll get a D, which is a drum kick, I think. Or sorry. No, if you punch them, you get a D. If you punch 3 enemies in a row, you get a D, which is the drum punch, which is basically like a triple punch. If you kick them, you get the C, which is a crane kick, and that does a ton of damage.
Then there's a guy.
You just picked up Mr. Miyagi. What does that do?
He gives you full life.
Oh.
But he's not there all the time.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mr. Miyagi he's so magical, he floats.
It's like the worst boss ever. You don't even have to fight him, you can just touch the girl and you win the level.
Wow.
So this is the last level of the game. See, so I saved up all my crane kicks and stuff for these guys, because these guys take two hits. Alright, so this is me actually kind of cheating. So at any given moment, the game is always going to put 2 enemies on the screen. But if they're following you, you're never going to have them spawn in front of you.
Oh, so it won't spawn in front of you.
Yeah, so you just kind of walk them.
That's not cheating. That's just knowing the logistics of the code.
Yeah.
See, no, because you gave them crap about it earlier, but we talked about that in like Mega Man.
Thing is a little bit different than just knowing.
It's
like Ninja Gaiden. Like how you place characters in Ninja Gaiden because you know they won't respawn. I do it all the time.
In this thing, you have a time limit. You have to try to catch all the flies with the chopsticks.
Yeah, because it took him forever to catch 1, but you can catch 6. Like it's nothing. This is so unrealistic with the movies. I should. 20 years later.
But you see how difficult it is to fight these guys without them being behind
that's kind of a dick. Yeah, you're better off having them behind you.
Yeah.
These are balls. Dickhead.
Yeah, it's just because the levels, like the different levels you're on, like.
Did he have a harpoon?
Yeah. Or a dick. One of the two.
Yeah, see, and now the game's pretty much over. There's like a little bit left. And see, like that, he's on the bottom part of the top part, so I can't even like hit him.
And the spear seems to be.
So like now you can, yeah, I was about to say, you look like you were about to use them to go behind you there.
Oh yeah, and by the way, up jump.
Up, yeah.
Up is jump.
I remember that.
Oh, no, you see the girl on the right? You can actually knock her in the water and you lose. You have to make sure you're on the left side of the screen. So here's the great ending.
All of the challenges. Oh, well that's real generic.
No, it gets better. Watch. You become a martial arts master. Then he winks at you. And then the game's over.
Do you get a hand job?
The end. And then the title screen starts up again.
Does he do the, like...
We really,
on your dick.
on a whole, had shitty fucking games growing up is what I've learned.
Terrible game.
From Ryan.
Well, this LJN. LJN
this is
is
LJN.
good at shitty games. It's what they do. X-Men. Just saying.
X-Men, Beetlejuice.
X-Men is the worst game ever.
Yeah,
I'll
see if I
in your
can
little
do that.
article that you made for me. X-Men. Good game.
So yeah, that was the first double feature of martial art games on the Adventures on Channel 3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if not, I don't care. You got a pretty good story about how I lost my phone.
Fucking Ryan. Making an outro. Taking it by the balls. I appreciate it.
You stink.